How's it going, mates? This is Mr. Charles. We're back with Clannad, the visual novel. Back with a bit soon compared to how I normally do, because I'm doing like 100 games at once lately. But you know what? I really want to clear this game. This is like, of all the games I'm doing right now, even though it's not the game I enjoy the most, it is the game I want to clear the most. So, you know, even though there's like a billion people to go through, I'm doing this. And I'm also going to set something up from this episode, even though I did it a few episodes ago. I'm going to try my best to not swear in a Clannad Let's Play. I'm going to try my best. No promises. It's still going to be like not appropriate for children for whatever reason. I'm going to try and, you know, keep it open to the adults still. I mean, maybe there'll be some sex in this. Maybe there'll be some action in the game. I don't know. I mean, I haven't played this game completely. But that's what we're going to do from now. So you can laugh at me if I fail miserably. And I'm sure I will. Really hard not to swear at all in those last few sentences. Alright. So previously, there were students from another school gathering at school gates for some strange reason. Why could that be? I guess we'll see that now. Alright, at a glance, they seem like delinquents. Tomeo. Huh? Yeah. She nods, telling me she understands what needs to be done. Oh, is there like a school fight or something? There's quite a lot of them, though. Oh, or is this all the students from the other school coming down to attack Tomeo because, you know, she's a bit of a delinquent, a bit of a bad person in that area. I don't know if this extends to, like, the 3-letter A word or, like, the 4-letter C word. No, not that one. The nice one. The one between someone's legs of a man. But, you know, I'm just being appropriate. I'm being age appropriate right now, and it's really hard. They might be the guys from the industrial high school from yesterday. Did they misunderstand the situation back then or something? They probably did, maybe, I don't know. So they're thinking of this as some kind of preemptive strike. The situation is all because of Sunahara recklessly screwing around without thinking about the consequences. Well, he's an idiot. He's a blonde. What do you expect? Sorry, blondes. Not saying you're all idiots, but, you know, you're very attractive. Well, except Sunahara, he just kind of, you know, wrecks the blonde's name. Okay, they're coming toward the building. This looks kind of bad. Yes, it seems this is going to be serious. Forget about getting into the student council. You could get suspended. Maybe even drop out? Assist me, Tomaya. And how you do that with your eyes, it's like, oh, I don't care that much. They don't like, they were just bored. Like, yeah, people were coming around to destroy my livelihood. That's alright. It's rare to see Tomeo rush off so flustered. I throw down my bag and follow after her. Okay, we're gonna meet up with some nice people. Hope they don't beat us up. School just ended, so there's going to be more spectators this time. What a bother. I guess going at it in the school would be bad. The courtyard should do. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. You go on ahead there and wait. I'll draw them over here. This is going to end up like being like Street Fighter. Just eliminate a bunch of enemies. I mean, I'm not expecting to press like X to attack and Z to kick. But, you know, I'm expecting a lot of combos here. Got it. Tomeo and I split up at the hallway. You never get bored being with her. Okay, I don't know why you shouted that in your brain. You must put an end to all of this before the teachers start to take action themselves. I hurry. Okay. I don't suppose any of these thugs are going to get their own sprites, their own little picture so I can imagine them. I go down the staircase, and when I see the group of students at the entrance of the school, I shout out at them. Hey, you want some of this? Come and get it, fools! Some demonic-looking people from the group come after me, trying to catch me. Man, they're scary. Yeah, and you're provoking them. You're like someone who wants a Tyrannosaurus Rex after them. I mean, whatever. If that's the way you want to die. I dash over to the courtyard, taking the shortest route possible. Alright, so far so good. Not dead yet. Well, here they are. You have my thanks. And now we're going to a combo attack them. Although, there are a lot of them. This looks like it'll take some time. Yeah, but you got a black belt or something, don't you? Oh, what's this? You're sure in a pickle. I bet you'd even accept help from a cat. A voice. The one walking from the school building was Sunahara. Oh dear, someone doesn't know the danger we're about to be in. Yo! Even a cat would be less useless than you. Sorry, but just sit down and watch. What? Why? Isn't it your fault we're in this mess? Besides, you're just trying to settle the score against her and look good, aren't you? No, not at all. I mean, sure, Tomeo and I are normally always at each other's throats. I mean, I don't know. You can't really grab the throat that well. No, it's actually just you constantly getting beaten up. Yeah, that sounds more like it. I thought there was something wrong with that way that Tsunohara put it. That's not true! Occasionally I managed to actually counterattack. When? Name one instance. What an honest guy. Well, whatever. Continue with what you were saying. I mean, sure, Tomoyo and I are normally always at each other's throats. Apparently he can't get into the mood unless he starts from there. But it's different when we're up against another school like this. Right now, we're allies. I'll come help you in these times of crisis. Just like a manga. It's like a manga story. You know when you have like the initial villain and there's a great villain and the old villain has to partner up with the hero? That's always a nice thing to do. I can see what you're saying, but you're not needed. Sorry, but just sit and watch. Hey! You're in the way. I won't get in the way, so just let me join. I mean, why don't you just let him join and get thrashed? I mean, it would mean you wouldn't get irritated by him all the time. Hey, they're coming. Alright, leave it to me. This is going to be an instant kill. This is going to be like that guy with the pink sweater in Street Fighter. I don't know his name. I haven't played Street Fighter. Okay, I act like I have. Tomoyo kicks him with full force. Oh dear. Well, at least it was the one kick. At least he didn't, like, abuse him. And now he's all across my screen. I'm on your side, you know. To be honest, I couldn't tell you apart. Forgive me, Tsunohara. Well, it's okay. I actually totally saw this coming. Hurry up and fall down already. This looks totally unnatural. You're also being cold, huh? I mean, it is you. You are the one that always tries to get Tomoyo beaten up or defeated or whatever. Bam! Damn it. How dare you guys take out our friend? Interesting. You people had better prepare yourselves. These guys, they're totally dangerous. What, these guys? Is this Tomoyo speaking right now? Because I thought he was the delinquent. They're crazy. Don't flinch from just that. Go. And then they all died. Wait, even Tomoyo could only try to settle things as quickly as possible. Okay, what's that meant to mean? She did kill them all in the end, right? She is a mass murderer. We did release her from jail, but there were too many. Oh. Okay, so instead we've opened a can of worms, and they're not tasty ones either. They're like centipedes, the ones that would crawl down your ear and really injure you if you've watched Tokyo Ghoul. And it had taken too long. The moment our opponents went fleeing... Hey, you! The teacher came running, taking their place. Oh, okay. Did we get severely injured? Have we got a black eye? Does Tomoyo like us more now? Because we sat down and watched? I don't know. What were you guys doing here just now? This is an incredibly bad situation to be in. Why would it matter for you? You don't even care about your school record. No matter how you look at us, we look like we've been in a fight. Tomoyo nudges me with her up. Okay, so she actually does want to be, you know, a respectful, decent human being. Unlike everyone else in this school. Nearly said a word there, beginning with G. Nudges me with her elbow. Please, Tomoyo, make up some excuse. That's easy for you to say. Frantically try thinking up an excuse. Well, what is it? If it's hard for you to talk about it, I'll listen to your story in the staff room. Well, the one we always try and avoid. Nothing. I avert my eyes from the teacher, and over at the window of the school building, my gaze meets that of a female student. Is it Furukawa? Is she going to remind us that she exists? Because I kind of don't want to be reminded of that. Right, good, great, yeah, she exists. I don't actually care. I'm actually trying to avoid her, to be honest. She's firmly looking down at the situation, wearing a really worried expression. We haven't seen you in ages. I basically ditched you for this girl at this point. Ah, I remember. Wait, what am I meant to put here? It says 20. I haven't actually got my guide ready yet. Okay, so this is an important bit, apparently. About how she's trying to reform. Well, it says it's option 3, but that's option 2. We can try the drama club thing if that's important. I'm a bit concerned that my walkthrough guide's trying to mess with me. I hope this doesn't mess up everything. Okay, it's a play. Come again? We were rehearsing for a play just now. What do you think, Furukawa? Furukawa? Our eyes all go to the school window, where Furukawa's continuing to stay put, like a good girl. I mean, I guess we can use her at this point. I just think it's a a bit of a dick move to just... I said the D word. Damn it. I said another one. Fine, okay. This episode's screwed. Whatever. It is quite hard, to be honest, but look, I'll keep it up regardless, but whatever. Alright, our eyes go to school where Furukawa's being gay. Gay isn't a bad word, I don't think. Was that a good enactment of the sword fight? Furukawa throws me a confused look, but when I nod, she nods back. We are actually in the drama club. Are you telling the truth? Well, I mean, didn't you see the small innocent girl say yes, you blind cabbage? Yeah, I don't know. How are we even supposed to fight against that many people unless it's just an act? Well, sure. But what's with this one then? The teacher points to Tsunohara, who's lying on the ground. Yeah, he's playing dead, it's fine. Dogs do it. He's playing... I love how we had the exact same reasoning there. Hey, Tomoya, help him up. Yeah. She nods and kneels over at Tsunohara's side. Crack. I hear a disturbing sound. Someone's broken their ribcage, I guess. Here he is. Is he even standing on his own? Those rolled back eyes of his are actually his strong point. The teacher pulls away a bit. Well, whatever. I guess those kinds of faces also exist. I'll believe you this time. Next time, don't do things that make people get the wrong idea like that. What, do we ask permission first or some shit? What do you... I said it again. What do you expect of us? Why is it all coming out now? That's what she said. After giving us one last look, the teacher leaves. I'm glad he wasn't too persistent. Thanks a lot. If you want to thank someone, thank her. She was actually nice to us. She was actually useful, even though... You know, I didn't want her in the plot. I'm bored of her. We're going to end up marrying her and settling down with her an after story. And I don't want to, but that's what's going to happen. I look up at the school window, but she's already gone. Good, go away. Oh, looks like she's gone. Probably too shy to deal with, you know, the new love interest in the story. Hey, Tsunohara, wake up. Slap, slap, slap. I slap his cheeks. Ah! And he's shocked at that. I'm surprised he's shocked, to be honest, because he's probably used to this abuse. Ow, ow, it hurts everywhere. Really? That's mysterious. Huh? Is it already over? Yeah, we avenged you. If you're going to avenge me, how about you go after her instead? Tsunohara points his finger at Tomoyo's face. Wait, she's running away? But we literally defended you. Where's our, like, I don't know, thank you hug? What? What do you mean by that? No, just mumbling to myself. Oh, okay. Was she not running away? What happened there? Oh, that's another day. Oh, my favourite world. Yay! Well, I can easily skip all this if I haven't already encountered it. Maybe my dreams will change. No, they're just going to be the same old dreams. Cling. It's so bright. Stood up reflexively and rubbed my eyes. Is it my girl of the day? However, I don't quite manage to get my eyes open. Yep, because my girl's here. The one that I love until the end of this playthrough, I guess. Good morning, Tomoya. Yeah. It's good manners to reply with good morning when someone tells you good morning, you know. Yeah. What's this? You're still half asleep? You're making quite the funny face there. I can hear Tomoyo's voice right by my ear, and her breath tickles my cheek. Ooh, that's nice. When she's to be liking that, maybe she likes tickling your cheek. It's not the only thing she'll tickle. Okay, being a child again. Normally your face looks pretty gallant, but right now you look like a true fool. Probably because you woke me up at the wrong time. I hate being woken up early. I quite like your face, but this one's not too bad either. I like both of them. Are you listening to me? Yeah. Here, it'll look even funnier if I do this and just, like, gets a gun and shoots me and I'm dead. Could happen. I mean, maybe we ruined her reputation. My cheeks, they hurt. But that finally gets me to wake up. What did she do to you? Did she shoot your cheeks with an AK-47? Right beside me is Tomoya's face, laughing as she looks at mine. I guess now I finally have a reason to pinch a cheek. I guess. This is revenge. I reach out my hand. You may have a reason now, but I still have the right to dodge. And also, you know, you're the athlete here. You're the one that can beat people up. Don't think we should be putting our hands in the shark's mouth, but if that's what you want to do, I'm not going to question it. Alright, cool. She nimbly slips through and avoids my hands, and her face comes even closer to mine. And then, she pulls sharply on my cheeks with both hands. There is no way I'm going to just let things go here, so I try grabbing hers too. Is this going to turn into a romantic embrace? Or, Sorry, Tomoya. I pinched them a bit too much, so now your cheeks are all red. Nah, it's fine, it's attractive in some people. Probably look attractive on Sunahara. Tomoyo looks me full in the face. In actuality, it's seriously hurting. But you're the one at fault for trying to keep getting back at me. I mean, that's fair enough, I suppose. She isn't... She's a master abuser. But in the end, I was completely at her mercy. I didn't succeed at getting back at her even once. No matter how many times I tried, I couldn't even touch her. I feel like I'll never be able to play around on equal footing with you. I'd been imagining something like an often occurring scene in manga, where two people are pulling on each other's cheeks, but it doesn't look like that's possible with Tomoyo. Well, there you go. What's that supposed to mean? It means go a little easy on me, will you? Go easy on you? That's what I was doing, though. I wonder if my face would have just completely changed shape by now if she hadn't. I mean, true, she didn't get aggressive. She didn't kick my face, at least. But that was really fun just now. You had me playing like a kid. That's nice, and I'm happy too. But with that said, you need to get ready. A lot of time has passed already. Yeah, fwah. My sleepiness returns as if I only just remembered that I'm actually tired. I suppress my sleepiness and go change my clothes in high spirits. Oh god, we're actually looking after ourselves. What has this woman done to us? Okay, well, now we're walking to school, but what's going to happen today? Are we going to beat up more kids? Are we going to pinch some more cheeks? Is it going to be a short day, a long day? I guess we'll see that in the next episode. We want to play the game for yourself, see if you can, pinch those cheeks of hers. And if you can play a game without swearing, then you can video it as well. There'll be a link to the game in the description down below. Without further ado, a little bit of subscribe until it's time. See ya!